Alright, YouTube, it's another nice, extremely hot, but kind of humid, but still I guess gorgeous day in southern Mississippi. So I got this, what I'd call, for lack of a better word, piece of crap tent put together. It's what I bought off of eBay, a little $100, I guess you get what you pay for. Finally got it up. It's a pain in the ass to do by yourself, but if you happen to go this route for makeshift paint booth, or in my case I'm using it just for sandblasting and priming, but it'll do the trick nonetheless. But it's pretty much disposable, one-time use, because the you got everything from this little twine crap to hold in place to plastic feet with itty bitty stakes to these little bitty round tubing and plastic corner pieces. Not really durable. As you see, I duct taped and painter's taped all the joints pretty much because they kept wanting to come apart putting it together. But it's got a door that zips up, and it'll keep the blast media from going all over the place and into neighbors' yards, which I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate much. And it'll keep most of the primer spray away. I'll probably set up some fans in here, most likely, with some filters. I got 2 box fans like that. I set them up with some filters in front of them to kind of blow some fumes out. Love how whatever metal over there, I guess that Bondo thing or something, keeps popping. But so a little bit of advertising. Guys down at Southern Polyurethane Incorporated, or SPI, amazing so far, just their customer service. Ordered it, I think, Wednesday or Thursday. It shipped in about 2 days. Had an issue with UPS not wanting to leave the package at the door. They were saying it required a signature, and they weren't going to be able to deliver it until Tuesday since it's Memorial Day weekend. That was an issue since I'd already had this tent up, and I doubt it will withhold any kind of wind or weather. I didn't want to leave it up for too long. So called UPS, and they actually convinced UPS into coming back by a second trip and dropped it off. This is their gray epoxy kit, or epoxy setup. It's 1-to-1 A and B activator and the primer, and waterborne wax and grease remover that I'll be using to clean off any residue from the blasting. I took the extra initiative to order one of these a while back. It's the Moldex, whatever, 9000 filter. Actually got it, I guess, used/new. Guy bought this, a bunch of protectors and filters, and I ended up getting it for less than what they sell for new. But I'll use that for blasting and spraying. Got me some, I don't even remember what these are called, coveralls, pretty much. And another blast hood, so I'll be well protected for blasting and painting. But that's where I stand right now. Had the girlfriend help me pull the doors off this thing. And they are not real light, but not too bad with 2 people. I've had to do it by myself before. It's a pain. I think it's still the only thing I got left to pull is these little switches before I blast. These strikes I couldn't get off. Hopefully I'll be able to blast them as they sit and repaint them, no problem. If not, I'm going to have to drill them off. I think I'd showed that before, my little ghetto roller and jack. And then I don't know if I showed these before, but I had to make these little boogers so I had to roll the car out. I don't know if you can see with the lighting. It's kind of bright in here, but they're pretty much just bolted right into where the leaf springs went. Square tube and a flat piece of steel and some big 10-inch casters. Worked like the champ. Car's not that heavy with everything stripped off of it. But it's pretty damn hot out here. Humidity's kind of up there, and inside of this tent it's a little more humid, so I'm gonna definitely get some fans going, blowing some stuff out of here. Kind of circulate some air through to keep the humidity down. I just got some little 80 grit buckets from Tractor Supply, which could have sworn the first one I bought there was cheaper than this one. This one ended up being like 20 bucks. Way more than I thought I paid for the first one. I wanted to say it was like $6, but I don't have any place around here that sells blast media, and that's all they had left. I'm gonna go up there in a few and see if they got some more in. But that's where I stand right now. I'll be blasting today and then priming with my amazing Harbor Freight gun. Super high quality $10. Ideal for epoxy primer since epoxy is pretty hard on paint guns. I'm not going to use my DeVilbiss. And I'll post another video whenever I get done to show what it looks like after it's done blasting. Oh, and my blaster I'll be using is Eastwood, another little advertisement. I'll see how their blaster works. It's a little 100-pounder. From what I read, the reviews on it are decent. Mostly just little pressure blasters that aren't really designed too great. Mainly because these hoses right here wear out, where it makes this first bend. They tend to want to wear out and you got to cut them down and reattach and keep doing that until you're out of length pretty much. So, one thing I wasn't impressed with was this little air water separator. I unscrewed it to see if it was replaceable, and the damn little clip on the edge over here, right there, broke off immediately. Kind of cheap made air separator, but oh well, not a big deal. You can replace those, no problem. But till next time, guys, keep watching. Thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to keep update.